little cuties. Hey, we're at the beach. We just got down here to the beach. And by we, I just mean me and Scott. Nobody else is down here yet. But we just got here. Just had some breakfast. Good morning, guys. Today, you may have heard the rumors, today is my birthday. It's so much fun to be here with the family every year. We are almost always here on my birthday and on my dad's birthday. So we get to spend it together as a family, which is really nice. All right, I'm gonna flip this camera around so you guys can see the ocean. Thank you all so much for all the birthday wishes. Y'all are so sweet. I like to get down here as early as possible. Show you guys around. This is Surfside Beach. Who's that man? Hey! Look at that hat, y'all. You like his hat? Cutie. Yep, we're down here taking a little walk. We got all set up. That's kind of our job in the morning. That's our morning job, is to get all set up down here, bring all the chairs and umbrellas, set everything up. Then we go back. Mom cooks breakfast. And then our evening job is dishes. We are the dish people. We do all the dishes, load the dishwasher, whatever we need to do. Clean up after dinner. All right, what's going on, guys? Today is Monday. I thought, oh man, it's actually a weekday. It sure doesn't feel like one. I better go live at 10. Yeah, y'all tell me where you're watching from. Wanda from Duncan, South Carolina. Do you know where that is?
Duncan?
Duncan?
I've heard of it. I don't know where it's at.
Well, we've heard of it. Look, there goes a pelican flying by. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Pretty far out there. Flying right over the ocean. They said I shouldn't be doing none of that because it's my birthday, but
yeah.
I think you should start your birthday off with an act of service. Keep you humble. Hey, there's my aunt. My aunt's watching. Get on down here. What are you doing?
Mimi, get down here.
Mimi, get out of the air conditioning. Get down here to the beach. What are you doing? We got some people on from Mississippi, Virginia, and Indiana. Boston, Maryland. I wonder if we could get all the 50 states here today. Kentucky, South Dakota, Arkansas, North Carolina, Louisiana. Oh my goodness. We had a pretty relaxing evening yesterday. We stayed at the beach pretty late. And then we went back and we had dinner. We had lasagna and garlic bread and, yep, broccoli Alfredo and salad. And then we cleaned up and we went down to the outdoor pool here. At our place, there's usually an outdoor and an indoor pool, but they're renovating the indoor pool right now, so it's just the outdoor pool. Star says, put your bikini on, cooking with Pam Davidson. She said she's waiting on Tugboat.
Okay.
Waiting on Tugboat. That doesn't surprise me. Rita's watching from the UK. Hey, Rita.
Even she's waiting on
Illinois, Alabama. I know. Scott's used to waiting on me. Oh, Flo's on, living close to Roanoke. Hi, family there in Roanoke. We go to the beach a lot, and we almost never get burnt. We're very careful about sunscreen. And yesterday, I don't know, the sun was beating down here. You guys know I was just in Aruba and Hawaii, and I got a little burn spot on my leg. I said, I gotta be more careful today. So today I'm all lathered up. Dee asked, did we get 2 golf carts this year? We do have 2 this year. So Mom and Dad and Mimi use one, and then my brother and his wife and the kids use the other, and me and Scott just drive our car. And then when Scott leaves on Wednesday, he'll take the car. So I'll have to get on one of those carts and catch a ride. Oklahoma there, Judy. Hello, hello. I love that hat. I think you look so cute in your hat.
Thanks, son.
Got little palm trees on the bottom underneath. Yeah, show it off. So cute. This morning after we set up all the chairs, we came for a walk. And we saw those little sand, what are they called?
Crab.
I guess they're like sand crabs, or they kind of have like a softer shell. They were scurrying all along the water. Oh, there's a fishy. I should flip this around so you guys can see the ocean. And we were like, we should catch one of these. Me and my sister used to catch those a lot. We'd bury into the sand with our hands and catch them. Did he get one? That kid just got one. He's excited. Yeah, they like your hat.
All right.
That's good. Star says, I mailed you a card last Monday. I don't know why it's taking so long to arrive. Well, I bet it'll be there waiting on me when I get home. Thank you, that was sweet. Rebecca, the pet sitter, she came over and took care of Delilah and Remy yesterday. And her husband got to use the pool. I said, well, feel free to use the pool because we're not there to use it. So they got to use the pool, and that gave Delilah a little more time to hang out outside, which is nice. So sometimes when we're in that outdoor pool here, I'm like, man, I miss my pool, but I'm glad all my family's here. Aren't you so cute?
Thanks.
Yeah, but it's not too crowded here yet. Show you guys. I'm gonna stop walking for a minute. About 12, maybe 11:30 or so, it starts to get packed up here. This beach is busy. What you got on those shorts?
Flamingos.
Flamingos. I think I picked those out for you at JCPenney.
Yep.
Yep, those are some JCPenney shorts of his. They're cute.
Thanks, son.
I like. Alright, let's turn around. It is already stinking hot out here, but there is a little bit of a breeze. This morning when we came down to set everything up, there was like no breeze at all. I bet by the time we get back to the chairs, we might have some more family here. We hurried down. We did an eat and run this morning. We had biscuits and gravy, eggs, vegetarian sausage. So I am full up, guys. I ate 2 biscuits, 1 egg, and a sausage. Is that true, Debbie? She said today is National Pink Flamingo Day.
Oh, nice.
If that's true, then you're really on brand. Good job. We didn't even know that. Yeah, Scott saw that hat at a brewery. It's called Thailand in Charleston. In North Charleston, actually, in the city that we live in. And he said, oh, I want that hat. I said, okay, you know, thinking he's never going to wear that hat. He's been wearing that hat all summer long. He loves it. And I love it. Oh, they're all saying, tell Scott to pose for us. Can you do a pose?
Pose?
Yeah, you know, like a model. Model. Look at him. That's his pose. Look, he said, I'm getting up. He's not really in front of the camera kind of guy, guys. He's like, all my coworkers are going to watch and make fun of me.
Yeah, right, exactly.
He's thinking about that. I get it, babe. They'll be like, hey, Lindsay's doing this and that. And he's like, wait, what? Because I'll be posting about it, but I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet that day. Whoa, look at all those little fish. Is that what he's catching? Fish? Look at all these little fish. You guys see those? Wow. They might be catching bait. Are you catching bait?
That's what he loves to do more than anything.
Wow.
He was out here all day. doing
Yeah.
that.
I mean, he's doing good.
Yeah.
Those things are hard to catch.
And then our son Josh and Graham, they did the same thing, but they let them go.
Yeah. That's really fun though.
He just got home from a mission trip to Mexico last night.
Oh, cool.
And, so he said this is just such a nice change.
Sure. Relaxing, yeah. Oh, well, good for you guys. Have fun.
Okay, you too.
She said her son just got back from a mission trip to Mexico last night. And he will stay out here and catch those little fish all day long.
Oh,
He puts them in the bucket and then he lets them go.
it is fun.
So it's a catch and release. You don't have to worry about the little fish. But the sun comes out and
We won't be having fish sticks.
yeah, no fish sticks tonight. That's funny. So there he is catching them. He does a good job because those little things are hard to catch in the surf up here like that. In the shallow water, they move fast. So he's out here with his net doing it now. That's fun. They said you got embarrassed.
Yeah, I did. You gave me an excuse for
Yeah, I gave you an out. Last year, y'all, me and my aunt walked all the way to that pier down there. We took you guys with us the whole time. It was a long video. I think Virginia came too. I think. Should we walk back up to the umbrella? It's so bright out here, I can hardly even see you guys' comments. There are a lot of families out here. You can tell this is a family beach. There's kids everywhere running around. And my nephews are here. They're 16 and 11, which is crazy to even think about. My niece here, she's 22. They're all growing up so fast. So the youngest kid we have with us is 11. And he still likes to play, but it's not like when they were little and they would, come play with me, come play with me, come play with me. They don't do that anymore. Kind of miss it. Well, I guess next year we'll have to bring Willow, Oakland. Yep.
So your mom could.
Yeah, so we can have some kids to play with at the beach. This is my ideal way of spending my birthday. That's right, Wanda, at the beach. My family. It's really nice. Very, very nice. And this area is nice too because they do have lifeguards. They have public restrooms up at the parking area. I wouldn't recommend using them unless in case of emergency only, but they are there in case you need them. And then there's also this little oceanfront restaurant here, the Conch Cafe. And they have drinks and food, you can get to go or whatever. There's still nobody here. Wow, we've been down here for 20 minutes. Still nobody's made it down. That's okay, I'm ready to sit in some shade. I gotta find a way to get it back up to our stuff.
Where's your brother? Oh.
Look, here's our setup. My brother's got this swing chair situation. We put it together the best we knew how. So I don't know if we did it right or not, but I'm gonna warn him before he sits down. This is my brother's chair. Kind of cool. And then here's all the rest of them. And 3 umbrellas too, because most of us like a little bit of shade. At least every now and then when we're not in the water. We like to swim here. The water is a little bit chilly, which is nice because the air is so warm. I'm gonna sit down in my little chair right here. Yeah. That's the ticket right there. And the shade. We got a whole row of shade now. Look at Scott put all the umbrellas up. Perfect. Good job, babe.
Thank you.
And then they have these rentals down here too that you can rent the chairs and umbrellas. So no umbrellas can set up in front of those rentals. You got to set up behind them. You can put chairs in front of them, but you can't put any umbrellas in front of them. So that's all right. They also banned like those big camping tent things that people put up at the beach. Can't have those here either. Mavis said everyone should wait on me today. Well, that's a normal day for Scott David. But I don't need to be waited on. Does your dad ever get in the water? Yeah, my dad loves to get in the water. The only one who doesn't get in the water is my aunt. She really doesn't get in the water.
She'll sit in the water.
Yeah, not really.
With her chair?
Oh, with the chair, yeah, like on the edge of the water. Yeah. She'll go like knee to her knees. She doesn't like to get in. She doesn't like that she can't see what's... Well, she says she doesn't like that she can't see what's in the bottom, but she also didn't like it when we were in Hawaii and you could see the bottom. So I think she just doesn't like to get wet. Yeah, the sun is hitting your head, they're saying. Yeah, on the top. You better put your cute hat back on. Phew.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Wanda says, Pam said there are 10 of y'all all together. That's right. It's me, Scott. Well, yep, me, Scott, mom and dad, my brother, his wife, my aunt, and the 3 kids. So yeah, I guess that makes 10. Scott will be here till Wednesday, and so will my aunt. And then they're both leaving, and that'll make 8. So we'll have a little less of a crowd here. I know, she does go in her pool. That's a good point. And the hot tub almost every night. So I don't know. She won't get in the ocean, though. I think she's scared.
There's a shark incident we don't know about.
Yeah, maybe she's had some kind of
Trauma,
yeah, shark incident or something we don't know about. I'm about to relax big time until I get too hot, then we'll go swimming. And we stay in. Once we get in, we stay in the water for a while. Because the initial like getting in is like, whew, kind of chilly.
Uh-oh, we gotta move.
Uh-oh, we set up close to a crying baby, y'all. That baby better get it together. We're gonna have to move all 10 chairs and 3 umbrellas. Yeah, maybe she doesn't like the waves. But I don't know, there were no waves really in a lot of the beaches in Hawaii. But there are some waves here. Mom has to be careful to not get knocked down here. There aren't any really this morning, but by the afternoon, as the tide starts to come back in, they start to build up a little bit more. Kay says maybe she watched Jaws.
Yeah, probably.
We all watched Jaws, and then we also went to Universal Studios and rode the ride.
Oh, that's
Where the
right,
shark,
yeah.
the shark comes up out of the water. Oh my Lanta, that scared me when I was a kid. That was some scary stuff right there. Yeah, well, yesterday when I was in the ocean, a big fish came and flopped up on my leg. It's like flop, 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 flop against my leg. I said, I'm out of here.
You jumped out of the water.
I had to take a break. I got right out of the ocean. I said, never mind. I need a little break from this. But I'll be back in today. I'll do my best, Margaret. She said, see if you can talk Mimi into staying. She said, see if you can talk Mimi into staying. Tony will be fine with Jace. Let's see, yep. She says they are on their way. All right. Woohoo. Trisha says, we lived in Florida for 3 years and I only got in the ocean up to my knees. There were sharks in the water down there. There are sharks in the water everywhere in the ocean. I just say, well, might as well enjoy it. I try not to worry about what could happen, or I would not live my life. I definitely wouldn't have donated that kidney if I was worried about what might happen. 35 was a big year. Feels like there's a lot going on, y'all. 36, I think we're going to be a little more chill this year. Let's do less. Let's do a little less this year.
All right, yeah.
Let's just foster kids, go on vacations, hang out at our house, enjoy our mortgage. Yeah, I think she can swim. She taught me how to swim.
Yeah, Mimi.
And my sister too. Margaret said she's so funny. I know. She really is. Let's see, we got some water up in this cooler. Oh, good. I'm thirsty. Thank you so much, honey. What? Can you open it?
A little West Virginia twang.
Yeah, I get a little West Virginia twang in me when I'm around my West Virginia family. My brother and his wife and kids, they all live in West Virginia. And I never lived there, but when I get around them, I get a little bit of their twang. Sometimes I pick it up a little bit. All right, well, what do you think? Should we jump off here and take a little dip?
Yep.
Because I'm hot already. All right, ready?
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. We will see y'all later. I'm going to go for a swim because I'm hot. Bye.